leaving the country and then take it back away from me. It was so hard for me to accept. Then one day, a friend of mine invited me to dinner. He was meeting a friend that he knew through COC or Clash of Clans. And yes, that is the online game. It was a very casual night. And then when we were talking, my friend's friend mentioned that his family actually owned an insurance company in the country. And so he asked me if I would be interested in working with the company because they had an opening. Of course, hindi ko sineryoso, no? Because I was 21 years old back then. I didn't have an idea about what the insurance business was all about. I only heard the concept of insurance from the parents of my classmates. So I thought insurance was something that would most likely involve parents or people from prior generations. Definitely not for me, an idealistic, goal oriented millennial. But lo and behold, I came to work for his company, and it was such a leap of faith again because I didn't know much about the insurance industry. So I was with the company's recruitment and training department, and I was based in Vismin. So I would recruit financial advisors and marketing officers, and train them for another, right? And then it was a glamorous job for me. I did all the traveling, but then it came to a point that due to company strategies, I had to single handedly do the job of a whole department in Manila, working alone in this main. And so my it was travel heavy, and the thought of riding another plane on the next day really was sickening to me at the time. And to compensate for working alone, you know I had to work for 7 days straight just to fulfill my functions at that time. And I would keep on conducting the company's business opportunity program, just like the AXA Discovery Day here in AXA. I got fed up at one point. I didn't understand it at that time, and I would have occasional emotional breakdowns then. I would stay in a fancy hotel, but I'd be alone and drinking beer, umuulan, may background music, and I would cry. I would ask God, why did you do this to me now? I mean, I did all the best I could in everything that He gave me, but then right now, you're giving me so much. At that time, I just felt so tired and exhausted. But little did I know that God was actually preparing me for something. And when I joined AXA last 2017, shout out to Dave Zalayan if you're listening, one of my major functions was to run AXA's recruitment platform, which is the AXA Discovery Day. And every time I do so, I don't take it lightly because the fact that I am given this opportunity of changing people's lives was so overwhelming to me. It was such an honor. I have chills actually when I run ADD sessions. And I realized that all of the challenges pala that I had gone through before actually prepared me to be the best in my current role. Na kaya pala, mag-isa lang ako before, umiiyak, gumagawa ng lahat ng bagay. Because bibigyan pala ako ni Lord ng sobrang understanding, supportive, and very collaborative team ngayon, and that is Alert, our agency leader, expansion, and recruitment team, with the leadership of Miss Lali Dolor. So the team spirit right now, mas na-appreciate ko siya because I experienced working alone. And kaya pala, kailangan kong ulit-ulitin yung business opportunity program before, day in and day out, because I was destined pala to run AXA Discovery Day sessions. I started lang sa Vismin before, and then to Mindanao areas, Zone 4. And then right now, I did not expect to run the AXA Discovery Day session nationwide, grand, with over 1,000 people watching me. And being the company's representative today, I'd like to tell you now what we do here is not actually a job, but I call this a profession with a purpose. And yes, it has also become my personal purpose in life. On a personal level, I realized that I am now actually living my dream. I am now changing the world by changing the lives of Filipino individuals by conducting AXA Discovery Day sessions one day. So, just like me, I know you had a lot of questions right now. Right? There may be questions that are bothering you right now. And so it is safe to wonder whether or not you are joining the right insurance company. Of course, we understand that when you join us, you will be associated with our brand. And of course, you might be wondering what the insurance industry is all about. What are we doing here? And what does a financial advisor do? I'd like to tell you that what we actually do here exceeds beyond the mere act of selling insurance policies. What we do is we give some financial advice to our clients so that we can recommend the best financial solutions for them. So this business is all about developing a personalized relationship with our customer. And of course, you might be wondering what are the opportunities that await you here? What are the incentives? What are the benefits? And if this business is viable in the long run. And of course, I know you would like to ask if there was really someone who succeeded in this business, particularly a millennial, and what did they do and what did they enjoy? So, rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, that your questions will be answered in this session. Let's start addressing your first concern about AXA as a global brand. AXA is present in 61 countries across North America, Europe, and Asia Pacific. We are headquartered in Paris, France, and we've been existing in the world for over 200 years. We have 171,000 employees and counting, and 105 million customers worldwide. Now, to give you better perspective of our global standing, I'd like us to talk about this ranking. This is a ranking of the top 48 companies in the world according and financial performance. And the number one brand in this ranking is Apple. Number two is Google. Number three is Amazon. And in this same ranking, AXA top number 47. And it is my great pride to tell you that only AXA was the insurance company it to the top 50, making us the number one insurance company in the world, not just for one, not just for two consecutive years. That is how solid our brand is in the world. In the Philippine landscape, we have been around since 1999, so we are 21 years old this year. We are owned by GT Capital or George T. Capital, a conglomerate that also owns Toyota, Federal Land, Metro Bank, and PS Bank. That's why in every branch of Metro Bank and PS Bank, we have AXA dedicated financial advisors. We also have 811,000 lives insured, 49 AXA branches nationwide, and 7,000 exclusive financial advisors and counting. And to further strengthen our portfolio, last 2016, Active Philippines acquired Charter Pingan. Okay. This means that aside from health, education, savings, investment, and income protection, we can also offer motor, travel, home, and business insurance policies. And this makes us a financial one stop shop. When you join AXA, this will become your edge over other financial advisors of other insurance companies because here in AXA, you have a wider market reach, right? And then we have several insurance policies in place because we believe that we want to protect people from the different risks in life. You know, in the insurance industry, we are anchored on the belief that life is uncertain. Actually, it's not a belief, but it is a fact. Right? Life is uncertain and anything can happen. Let's talk about health, for example. Sickness is somewhat synonymous to cost. Do you agree? And according to this chart, even when we have government and private insurance coverages to protect us when we are hospitalized, still we have to shell out 56% out of pocket expense. That's it. That's a huge amount of money, right? That's why AXA came up with the most comprehensive health insurance product, the Global Health Access. This coverage is the first in the market, and this product has a medical coverage of up to 100 million pesos in 1 year. And it can be used anywhere in the globe because AXA has a wide network of hospitals. So, this gives Filipinos such peace of mind. AXA also is a very innovative company. As a matter of fact, according to the Global Innovation Survey last 2019, conducted by the Boston Consulting Group, AXA ranked number 31 in terms of the most innovative companies. This is because we spend a lot on research and development. We make sure that our products really address the needs of the markets and that our tools are very digital. Speaking of tools, in order to be relevant to our customers, in order to help them, we extended the service of telemedicine to our employees and clients through our partnership with My Pocket Doctor. Why do we feel it's important? Because we have a lot of employees and clients who have certain medical emergencies and who would not want to go to the hospital to get treated, to ask for a consultation or a prescription. That's why there's My Pocket Doctor, which we can use at our fingertips. We also commissioned the Rescue Line, which is a 24/7 emergency line that our clients can call. We offer this actually to everyone, not just to AXA policy holders. So if someone needs an assistance for immobilized vehicle or medical emergencies, for police station and fire station, Rescue Line is the answer. And aside from this, we came up with Emma by AXA. This is an online application where our policies or clients can monitor their own fund or account anytime. With Emma by AXA, our clients can now have ready access to the information regarding their policies. Then, due to our belief that life is uncertain, the pandemic happened, the COVID pandemic. It's amazing how one strain of virus changed our lives just like that. It affected not just our country, but even countries that we thought were powerful, that were huge, they're badly hit by the pandemic. It affected businesses, companies, employees, and even families. And as a millennial who still has a lot of dreams to fulfill, I was so terrified. More so because I am living alone, away from my family, and I think the last time I saw them was last Christmas. I decided to start a business because I felt that at home I was so sheltered and that I wanted to grow independently as a person. I am the eldest among three siblings and I'm the only girl. And I have so much respect and love for my parents for letting me go. I know how hard it was for them to let me go at that young age. But I know that right now they're very proud of what I have become. Hi, Ma and Pa, if you're watching, I love you so much. I matured, yes, but not in terms of cooking though, because prior to the pandemic, I would survive through delivery services and fast food. So shout out to Food Panda and Jollibee. However, because of the pandemic, I learned that cooking is a life skill. So I studied it, I learned how to do it. And so if before I could only cook a decent dish that's corned beef plus white onion, that's my favorite for breakfast, by the way. Now I'm proud to say that I can already cook sinigang, adobo, nilaga, and so many more. So I'm so proud of that. But aside from cooking, what also helped me cope was the emotional support of my boyfriend Jai, and also the very supportive culture of AXA that was actually manifested in our tools. Little did we know pala that all the innovations that we had even before the pandemic happened actually prepared us for this difficult time. Meaning, naging handa na si AXA Philippines bago pa lang nangyari ang pandemic. And I think our clients appreciate the innovations and this gesture from AXA Philippines. I, for one, is a client, and the tools have been very useful for me because, during the quarantine, we understand that, again, some of us might be terrified to go to the hospital. That's why there's a My Pocket Doctor at our fingertips. Also, if someone is facing an emergency, there's rescue line, and if our clients would like to review their policies, would like to view their policies information, they can do it online because we have MFI access. So convenient, right? Now, in our goal to become more relevant to the society, we launched an initiative called 101 globally, wherein we help 60 countries across, or 60 ICUs across 60 countries in the world through donation. Every time our distributor and our employees, okay, our distributors and employees post this initiative online, okay, we donate a €5 to the said ICUs. And locally, we worked with reputable institutions such as UNICEF and Red Cross, wherein we were able to give PPEs to 8 hospitals in Luzon and 64,000 face masks to 38 hospitals in Metro Manila, among others. Aside from this, did you know that we also extended a lot of benefits to our clients who have been with us for the longest time? Because we had some health policies that did not cover a pandemic situation, we did launch an exceptional COVID coverage for this period to make sure that our clients feel that they are well taken care of. And we even extended that coverage beyond what our clients had paid for. You know, I think one of the greatest lessons that this pandemic taught us is how fragile the idea, the concept of job security is. Because according to the statistics, there were over 7.3 million Filipinos nationwide who lost their jobs due to this pandemic. That was since last March this year, and we're still counting. The question is, did they expect it to happen? Did they prepare for it? I don't think so. Do you know of someone, maybe your friends, maybe your family members, or maybe even you, who lost a job? And so this time, this opportunity of you being with us, attending this Grand AXA Discovery Day session, we consider this not accidental, but rather timely. Maybe it's time for you to turn another leaf in your book, to turn another chapter, and for you to become part of a pandemic proof and purposeful industry that is insurance. For us millennials, the current pandemic is harder for us to grasp because growing up, we were often told that the world belongs to us, that because we achieve certain things in school, our success would be guaranteed, that we will become the next leaders of the world. Honestly, no one told us of losing our job in this lifetime. And so I'd like us to ponder on the words of Mark Twain. And I quote, "Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It's here first." I believe that there is a certain level of entitlement that is associated with the millennial generation. But I think in the real world, entitlement will not take you anywhere. We have to work for the things that we want in life. And so instead of asking, what can the world give us? Let us start asking ourselves, what can we give to the world? How and we contribute to the humanity. And I believe as millennials, as a form of gratitude, it is important that we give respect to our craft or to any God given role that is being entrusted to us by giving it our best. And learning from this pandemic, remember this. Please remember this, that every job, every profession, and every opportunity that is entrusted to us, that is presented to us, is always a momentary blessing. The question is, what are we going to do with that blessing? And so, this brings me to the end of my discussion. I hope I was able to inform you about AXA as a global brand and that I was able to open your minds about the insurance business. It is my hope that you'll find this session worthy of your time. And then later after the session, when you make the decision of crossing the line of joining AXA Philippines, we will make sure that we will support you along the way. Okay? All right, and now we have some words of wisdom here for our millennial guest today. And I quote, life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than you are to your comfort zone. This is very true indeed. All right, and now moving on to the next part of our session, our next speaker will discuss to us the core purpose of what we do here in AXA, the nobility of our business. Let me introduce her, guys. So she describes herself as a passionate learner, a humble achiever, an artist, and a teacher. She's from Metro Manila, a unit head of Life Peaks. Please welcome Ms. Shakina Maika Atienza. Hi, Sheik. Hi, Sheik. Hello. All right. Hi, Sheik. We're just having some technical issue with Sheik's audio right now. I hope my team can inform me about the status of Sheik's audio. Hello, Sheik. If you're listening to me, if you can speak right now for your part, go ahead. All right. So, guys, while waiting for Sheik, I'd like to inform you that this is a very noble job that what we are doing here. And oh, by the way, I forgot to inform everyone that we are also live right now on FB. So, to all of our distributors, to all of our guests who are watching right now on or in FB Live, hello there, good morning, and welcome to the Grand AXA Discovery Day. All right. Come on, Sheik, go ahead. Okay, we're just having some challenges with the reception of Miss Shakina Maika Atienza. All right, so at this point, if you have questions or clarifications right now, you may type them in our chat box. All right, we will be replying to your questions, clarifications, or inquiries. Okay, come on. All right, hello, Sheik. Okay, if you can send us a message in the chat box, I will read them. Okay, come on, send us a hello, or if you have questions or clarifications, okay, let us know, please. Okay, so what we're offering, we have a question here from, let me read, Geraldine Osabel. So is it a job, right? So what we're offering here, Jocelyn, is actually not a job, but it's a business opportunity wherein you will enjoy time freedom, okay, and you will have unlimited income potential. Okay, so some more guys, some more questions, please. Come on. Okay. All right, so Sheik is just preparing her a microphone for this time. This is what happens when we're going live doing the virtual session. So just to let you know that before we were doing this face to face, but because of the current situation, we maximize the use of different online platforms just to run AXA Discovery Day sessions. All right. So at this point, I think it would be safe. Okay. Can we go to the next speaker if that is okay? Yeah, Sheik, we will give you more time to prepare or for your mic to function. All right, we have some questions here. Okay, if you have a day job, how much time do you need to invest for in AXA? Well, it depends on you because again, this is your business. You are the boss of your own business in AXA. Okay, do you know when the insurance commission will be lifting the temporary ban on the exams? As of the moment as we speak, there's no word yet from the insurance commission. Okay. Okay, so let's move on to our next speaker, Sheik. We will see you later on after the next speaker. Okay, so now you learned that AXA is a global brand and the nobility of the business. Now, okay, let's get to know what are the business opportunities that are presented to you here in AXA. But before that, let me read. Okay, can we go back to the previous slide, please? All right, let me read this nugget or words of wisdom. And I quote, the secret to success is consistency of purpose. That's right. And I mentioned earlier that this is a profession with a purpose. And then after knowing that, after knowing our purpose, we just have to be consistent. Okay, they say consistency is the key. Let us know what this next speaker has to say. He will discuss the business opportunities that we are offering here in Axel. Let me introduce him. He describes himself as a hands-on dad, a go-getter, a tech enthusiast, and he's also a registered nurse. He achieved most of his life's milestones in this business. From Mindanao, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome an executive financial advisor of Lifesavers. Please help me welcome Mr. Kazan Julius Emborgo. Hello, Kazan. Good morning.
Hi, Franz. Good morning. Good
Yes.
morning, everyone. Sorry for that technical difficulty. So we'll see Shik later on after. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a good time. Stay tuned and relax and see what awaits you here. My task for today is to share with you access business opportunity. What's in it for you to join us here in Ash? But before that, let me share you a little background about myself before I joined. So I'm the youngest of the four siblings. My sister is a nurse. She's a mother of three boys. My brother next is a professional teacher. He's a father of two girls. And my other sister is also a nurse. She's 6 years old. And she's ready to mingle. No, joke lang. And that's me. I'm the kid, maliit. And we recreated that photo years ago. Ngayon, ako lang yung pinakamalaki. So my parents are in the US since 2001. Mahirap yung buhay before, so napilitan silang abroad. Especially that time na four kaming magkakapatid na sabay nag-aaral. Three yung college, and that time I was first year high school. They have no choice but to go to abroad to provide for our needs, our educational needs. No? And thank God naman, yung sister ko na nurse, nakapasa sa board and nakapunta din ng US after that. And also, I'm also a tech enthusiast. I really love to assemble and build anything related to the latest tech, specifically these water cooling gaming computers. So, para siyang, ang assemble ako, para siyang makina. Meron siyang reservoir, may radiator, meron din siyang mga fan, may coolant, no? To experience smoother gaming. Nag-showcase din ako every year ng mga easy deals. And by profession, I'm a registered nurse. Nag-graduate ako dito local na uh, school. Then after I passed the board, nag-volunteer ako sa emergency room to one of our local hospitals. That time kasi mahirap tayong, as a nurse, mahirap makapasok sa isang trabaho or sa isang hospital. Especially if you're aiming for a government hospital. Not unless may kalakas ka na backer. After 1 year naman sa awa ng Diyos na absorb ako may income ko as a nurse. That's why I thought of a way na to earn extra money. So I use one of my hobbies, yung pagluluto. Kung nagawa ko to, or nag-racket ako dito while nag-building, so meron akong special recipes, the baked spaghetti and the tuna fettuccine. So, sa ng Diyos, by God's grace, masarap din naman siya. Kaya marami na order, marami mga regular customers. Before, nag-duty ako, before ako pumasok, nag-duty na ako 4 AM para dala ko siya sa hospital. Most naman ng orders ko na sa hospital. Or after my morning shift, umuwi ako, nag-duty ako again, then to deliver during dinner time yung mga ibang event. Pero guys, I tell you, nang dahil sa spaghetti or nang dahil sa pasta na to, dito nagsimula yung love story namin. So, dito na-meet yung lucky customer. Actually, siya pa yung lucky, no? Siya pa yung swerte. So, the story is, sister siya ng asawa ko sa hospital. And then, deliver that time. This is Father's Day. So, hindi siya that time. Kaya yung sister na yun, sila po pa siya nag-meet up sa akin to get the pasta. Unfortunately, nakuha ko yung mobile natin. So after that, nagkaroon ng plano yung buhay ko. So I began to ask these questions myself. So that time as a nurse, na-question ko sa sarili ko if will I ever have my own business? Magkakaroon ba talaga ako ng sarili kong business? For that spaghetti business, lalaki ba siya or mag-franchise ko ba siya soon? So, next question is, am I given the chance to work or operate my business even during the pandemic? So ito, babalikan ko pa mamaya ha, kasi wala akong pandemic. The next question is, am I given enough income opportunities? So question ko that time is, enough ba yung income ko as a nurse? Kasi kahit na mayroon akong extra income, but what if meron akong future needs o magkaka-family na ko, enough ba to provide their needs? And so then the question ko is, am I missing spending quality time with my loved ones? Ikaw, sa participants natin, if you're a nurse, I'm sure makaka-relate ka dito. So maraming events na hindi talaga natin napuntahan dahil nasa duty tayo. Or if not, tulog tayo kasi galing tayong night shift. Diba? Next question is, am I given the training I need to advance in my career? So for me, that time, I'm only a JO or job order. So, priority yung mga regular na nurses. Pinapadala sila sa heart center, clinic center, good training, and advance in their careers. Next is, am I given the reward and recognition I deserve being a nurse? As a nurse, talagang rewarding naman yung trabaho namin, especially I'm assigned in the ICU that time. So, once makakawi yung patient namin, mag-discharge, matatrans out sila sa ward, so it's really rewarding to see my patients na-discharge sila or nakauwi na magaling. Recognition, well, same lang, good job, diba, tapang na ba, ni salary increase, wala. Diba? And lastly, will I ever have an opportunity to live a life of significance? So for me kasi, significance is not just the not just earned by the food that we provide on the table or the financial need we answer, but for me, significance is the time well spent together with our family as well. So, reality check, 44.1 of the employee population have a very high intentions of starting a business. Like me before, I'm a nurse, no employed nurse. gusto ko rin talaga na magnegosyo. Kaya doon ko sinimulan yung pasta ko na business, sideline lang, kahit nag-duty ako, nagluluto ako para extra income. And who knows, di ba? Yung pasta na yun, lumaki soon, tapos magiging main business ko, or naka-supply, mag-supply ako sa iba't iba mga shop dito. So unfortunately, traditional wage earning jobs do not usually offer the things that they're looking for. But the fastest way to establish a business is by franchising a business. No? We can save the cost of advertising kasi well-known na sila. Like Jollibee, KFC, di ba, 7-Eleven. They have already system. So wala nang trial and error para sa business natin. But the question is, how much do these brands cost? Naisip ko rin yan before na mag-franchise na lang para sure succeed yung business ko. Pero the question is, hanap kuha ng capital. Diba? Yung Jollibee, 30 million, yung McDonald's, 30 million, 7-Eleven, medyo maliit, 4-5 million, diba? So, malaki yung capital na kailangan ko. But guys, today, what if I tell you that we could consider AXA as a franchise? The brand is strong. We are present we have a strong international presence across 5 continents, and we are recognized as the #1 global insurance brand for 10 years, diba? As mentioned earlier. Actually, 50% of my 400 plus clients are OFWs. Still, they trust AXA across other countries. So, systems are in place, and we are still innovating. We are pioneered bank assurance investment in products in the market, educational needs, retirement, savings and investment, and we are now a POS or the financial one-stop shop. So we can cater now your motor car insurance, home insurance, travel insurance, and other protection that we need. And we have a strong back-end support. Dito ako hanga kay AXA because kaya sa business na to, no, we have strong capabilities of enabling the business while we're working remotely at home or from an AXA office. Kasi yung business dito natin, diba, unlike if we have a business like we have a shop or meron tayong tindahan, kailangan natin pumunta sa shop natin para magbantay, cater our customers. Pag magbabakasyon tayo, siyempre sirado yung business natin. Ito yung pagandahan sa AXA na business. Kasi pwede natin dalhin yung business natin kahit saan tayo pumunta. All you need to have is a device, maybe iPad or laptop. Kasi ako, kahit saan ako pumunta, dala-dala ko yung laptop ko. I like having a business, di ba, yung physical. And also, we have 49 branches nationwide na and still expanding. The company provides extensive training on the best industry practices. Ito ako nga kay AXA. They conduct trainings on the best industry practices. Pagpasok ko dito from in AXA, no, before, coming from a nurse, no, wala talagang alam sa sales, no. I undergone those trainings, unti-unti hanggang na-enhance ko yung skills ko sa sales. Hindi pa nga ako marunong magsalita noon to approach a client. And now, look at this after the trainings I overcome, diba? So, syempre, considering AXA as a franchise, it means AXA is your business. In order for the business to succeed, means, diba, kailangan din natin ng capital. So what you need is your time, your commitment, and your drive. Your time is, dito kasi we are licensed professionals. So we have, like the question before, na meron tayong mga IC exam, insurance exam. So we have a license to sell insurance products. And another important thing is your drive or your desire to succeed in this industry. Kasi most of the people fail not because the lack of drive or their desire to succeed, but it's the lack of commitment. So dapat talaga i-commit natin sa self natin kung sa-succeed tayo sa business. So, what really so we have these partners in success. I've just run through those at the next slide. So number 1 is learning management system. Before, when I was still starting in AXA, we go to our office just like a classroom setting, to train my trainer, to train different products. Ngayon sa AXA, dito sa AXA ngayon is you can access our trainings anytime, anywhere. No? So especially kung at ngayon na work at home tayo or like I have several advisors na nag-training so they can access this learning management system lang namin through their devices and launch those product training, di ba? Yung mga script, lahat, andun na lahat. Next is my AXA-based or Salesforce. Ito yung one of the most useful tool na dala natin as a financial advisor. Nandito yung portfolio management, business status, activity monitoring, and communication. So, for me, no, I'm catering around 400 plus clients, and imagine OFWs, most of them. So, those time zones, different time zones. So, anytime nagpa-pop up yung messages ko, nag-inquire sila, yung mga status ng policy nila, yung due date, or may missed payments ba sila. So, right then and there, I can cater their concerns through my device or my phone or the Salesforce app. Or kung dito ako sa bahay, access ko lang sa laptop ko, then I can address their need immediately. So, no need to call for the operator sa office para tulong. So, lahat ng business communication nandito sa AXA Salesforce, AXA Bills. Next is AXA Solutions and paper financial needs analysis. So before we have this paper with FNA and now embedded through our laptops, our devices, or iPad, we have apps in our Windows also. So parang ito yung core ng business natin. So for me, experience, we conduct financial needs analysis for our clients, analyzing what they need in their stage. We present proposals after, and if okay sila doon, application will go through and payment. We do it online, so we do it on our devices lang. Kaya yung business ko, dala-dala ko palagi yung device ko, and I can conduct my business anytime, anywhere. That's a good thing here. And next is, lastly, the during the pandemic, pag-start ng March at April, this is my answer to that question before. I'm really grateful to this company because AXA is one of the first companies na nag-act in this pandemic. The AXA initiated the AXA Virtual Assist, wherein we can conduct our business remotely at home and we reach our clients at their homes also. Kasi takot tayong lumabas, lumabas, di ba? So takot tayong mahawa sa virus as well as our clients. We can remotely operate our business to Zoom, also Zoom sessions, talk about their needs, and after that, if okay sila, we send our proposals email, then they respond back and we assist them online on their payment. Then we can AXA can issue their policies nationwide kahit nasa bahay lang tayo. That's the good thing about this. The next is the distribution and learning development. So from day one, if you decide to start as a financial advisor, meron na tayong nakalatag na training structure. From month 1, month 2, month 6, half the year, for that 1 year, for sure yung mga trainings na i-undergo mo, you will be an equipped financial advisor. Not only that year, but every year sa AXA, may mga trainings. I think parang quarterly na mayroon tayong mga speakers na pupunta niya on different regions to speak on topics to enhance on our skills and knowledge in this industry. So it's very good approach on AXA on training their advisors. So who led me to AXA or what led me to AXA? So my brother led me to AXA before. That time I was still a nurse. If maliit lang yung sweldo ko as a nurse, how much less yung sa kanya? He's working in this industry na Monday to Saturday, so that's yung time niya. And he's only, if I'm earning around 9 to 10,000, he's only 13,000 a month. So, meron pa siyang maliit na bata. So, I remember that time, binilihan ko pa siya ng belt. So, binilihan ko pa siya ng belt. It was starting with AXA that time. Kasi hindi siya maka-afford pa, so binilihan ko siya ng belt. On his first year, nakita ko talaga yung progress niya na nakabili siya ng car niya, yung renter, kuha siya ng bahay niya, nakuha ng lupa. So in his first 2 years, he became the top consistent producer of the year and the top exemplary achiever of the year. He's also a consistent employer. So seeing him succeed in this industry became my ticket to say yes to his invitation to become a financial advisor, I think. But first, siyempre, before becoming a financial advisor, Ako din ako. Meron ako mga fears. Ang number one fear is, I'm afraid of losing my regular income. Since the industry is commission-based lang tayo, di ba? So yung regular income ko na 9 to 10,000 a month sa Pilipinas, kaya naman yun. Kasi yung magbibigay mo sa akin, di ba? Next is fear of making the wrong decision. Diba? For the longest time, my parents are working abroad, working their asses off, just to provide for the best of us, for the best sa amin magkakapatid. And they really wanted me to go to abroad to become a nurse since my sister is already there. Because they believe that time going to abroad is the only way to turn a hill the mountain. And I'm sure too that you believe the same way. Diba? And lastly, I fear of losing someone. Siyempre, if I go to abroad, di ba, yung customer ko, yung LDR kami, so mahirap yun. Di ba? So, how did I overcome those fears? Number one, I tested the waters first. I started part-time na muna. So, duty ako after my duty, work ako sa AXA, baon ako ng formal attire, pagpasok ko, naka-scrub suit, paglabas ko, naka-long sleeve necktie na. So, tawa ng Diyos naman, after 6 months, nag-meet ko yung regular income ko as a nurse. And, di ba, nag-weigh ako sa time na inaalam ko sa pagiging nurse, I'm spending around 8 to 10 hours a day a shift. Iyan pa ako, pagod pa ako. Pero sa AXA, ginagawa ko lang siya 2 to 3 hours a day. In fact, hindi na daily kasi meron akong shift na parang unproductive talaga. And I do it on my day offs lang. But the income potential, mas malaki na yung average income ko compared sa mas mataas na time na spend ko sa nurse. So, that time, nag-decide talaga ako na I to burn my canoe. No? I burned my canoe, I submitted my resignation letter, and I stood firm with my decision. Next is, it was a hard decision to defy my parents' wish talaga to go to abroad. But I decided to stay and keep my top. During presentations, yung brother ko, sumasama talaga ako sa kanya, and observe, to train, to learn on how yung proper approach, di ba? In other words, I became a student once again, but this time not a nurse, but a future entrepreneur ba? So, mahirap dito, no? Ang daming rejections, so, but I trusted this process. And because of that one decision, that one big decision I made, my life became totally different. Dito kasi sa AXA, ang dami nating perks, no? On my first month of joining AXA, I really experienced abundance, not only in income, but also in time for myself. I remember that time when I received a 50,000 payout in just 1 month. Talagang napayak ako. Yung brother ko napayak din siya, di ba? Coming from 10,000 a month, sino bang magbibigay sa akin ng 50,000 ba? In just 1 month, out of the year ko na yung katrabaho yung sa nurse, di ba? Aside from that, from income, AXA also has travel opportunities. So, before I really dream of going to other places or other countries, but by going there, syempre magtatrabaho ako like US, mag-nurse ako sa US. But here in AXA, guys, yung travel natin, it's all for free. Depende na lang sa yung goals ninyo kung paano nyo i-qualify. So, run through ko lang, we went to Korea, we went to Taipei, Macau, we went to US, di ba? Nakapunta rin ako ng US last 2017. I met my sister sa New York and San Francisco. 2018, we went to London. And last year, we went to Macau. Yung Macau kasi, every year yan, if you qualified for MDRT, meron tayong AXA Asia MDRT convention. So all MDRT Asia AXA are invited. And also last year, November, we went to Vienna and Prague. So, and ito yung pinaka-memorable na travel ko dito kay AXA. Last 2017, we went to Dubai. So, I really committed to myself na mag-qualify ako sa Dubai para masama ko yung customer ko. Di ba? So, and there, sa Dubai, doon ako nag-propose sa desert safari. Yay! Di ba? So, surprise siya doon. Di ba? And year after, we went to Japan, Osaka, and another travel incentive naman. So, Yes. And dito sa AXA, in speak of recognition and reward. No, reward to the travel, but recognition itself. We have this annual event, or we call it annual awards, no, exceeding excellence. So wherein all of the AXA's financial advisors or awardees, the top awardees, are recognized one by one. Pumunta ka sa stage, at the stage, no, meron tayo doon, ang tuloy mo, ang tuloy awards mo, talagang iba yung feeling na recognize ka ng dahil sa hard work. Diba? So, and also, you get to meet all other awardees across the nation and all performers of AXA. And by doing so, my AXA business, to maximize my AXA business, buti na lang, I paid off my car in last 2018. This is my number one talaga ng partner in this business. I travel around Mindanao to meet clients. No? And syempre, ako din po ay hilig na mag-assemble ng computer. So we started our own mini gaming cafe. No? Ako nag-assemble, nag-set up, kami nag-paint. Ako din yung nag-carpentero dyan sa mga table. So maliit lang naman siya, 10 minutes lang siya. Pero high-end yung specs ko. At coin-operated lang siya para less in time na dito. So, next is, I also got this year, my San Angelo business to maximize. And the best part is, last 2017, my parents ko are already home at last after 17 years. Sinundo namin sila sa Cebu, spent around 1 week there, and pag-uwi namin, nag-family picture kami, parang reunion. So kasama nila yung sister ko from US din pag-uwi. The best part, last year, 2019, I acquired another unit, it's a new unit, a small car, no? But this time is not for me. So thankful din ako sa mga kapatid ko to help me with this, no? So the story was, yung silang dalawa, that was their anniversary last August. Ayaw talaga nilang lumabas or kahit mag-celebrate lang or kumain sa labas, diba? So, naghanap kami ng paraan kung paano sila mapupull out. So, nag-block ako kay dad ko na yung Land Cruiser, yung kanila sa previous picture. Yung Land Cruiser kasi, nakuha ko yun after ng Boracay trip. So, pinaship ko siya from Manila. So, sabi ko, kukunin ko sa port. Sabi ko, sama kayo, kukunin natin sa port ng Land Cruiser. Kasi yung Land Cruiser, I was inspired to build that because it's his parang first car ng dad ko din before. Doon pa siya, our first family car. Pero sa family na niya yun, I was inspired to build one. So, before going to the port, pero wala pa nun, pumunta kami sa family friend namin na place to bless them on their wedding anniversary. That's their 39th anniversary. May rosary, but underneath that rosary may key pala sa sasakyan. So, little did they know, yung sasakyan sa katabi nila is sa kanila pala. So, it's really priceless to see their faces that time. So, yan. Next is, siyempre, yung customer ko, parang siya yung lucky no, pero ako pala. So, we had this proposal in Dubai, 2017, so we got engaged, and we got married last June 2018. And we are lucky and blessed to have this little angel named Kaylee. She just turned 1 last May. So, siyempre, I'm starting my own little family. Also, dream of bigger future. So, we got also our future home last year. No? So, after joining AXA, talagang napaka-rewarding and fulfilling yung career. Not only we get to help people secure their future or save a family from being financially broke in case something happens to their breadwinner, but we also get to enjoy financial security as well. I've been blessed so much here in AXA because of that decision I made years ago. And that's the best thing that happened to me, serving this noble purpose while securing my own family. Today, I'm truly grateful and blessed to be working at the comfort of my home together with my family. So, guys, iba yung feeling talaga na mag-work ka together with your family anytime you're free. Diba? So, let me end you with this. there are a lot of opportunities out there that you've encountered before or still you will encounter in the future. No, it's a matter of how you react to this opportunity. That if you don't try or just try it one more time, no, just trying it. If you don't try, there's no opportunity. It's maybe it's just that one decision that might totally change your life forever. Thank you guys for listening. Back to you, Francis.
Yes, thank you so much, Kazan Julius Embargo, for sharing your very inspiring life story with us. Congratulations on your lucky customer where you live happily ever after, and congratulations to all the other milestones that you achieved because of your business here in AXA Philippines. Once again, Kazan Julius Embargo. At this point, we have another inspirational quote, and let me read it from Christine Kane. All right, and I quote: "Consistent action creates consistent results." Unquote. Thank you so much. And now I bet you are very excited, pumped up now to know more about the business. I can read a lot of messages right now in our chat box asking, how can we start our business in AXA? What are the opportunities here? What can we look forward to? And so, to walk you through it, we have our next speaker from the Visayas. Let me introduce him. So he used to be a senior manager of a tech company's global operations. He describes himself as a life coach, a free diver, a fur daddy, and he's also an amateur TikToker. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for an executive unit head of Tan Dynasty United, Mr. Dave Mamalias. Dave, hello.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Sorry about I know we are live and alive. We are also live by Facebook, so sana wala akong today kasi my topic is going to be very exciting. And I, for myself, am thrilled to be sharing with you that part where you get to learn what it is for you being an AXA financial advisor. I'm sure you guys are excited. But before that, let me tell you more a little bit about myself before I joined AXA and how I got it. So I was born in General Santos City, that's down south of Mindanao, and I moved to Manila to my degree in Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. My career started as a design engineer, then I became a sales engineer, and then I moved to business development. Back then, I was young and fresh and hot. So, siyempre, si Papaya was so at that time, the culture was really booming. Yun. So I became a call center agent, I became a trainer, and I eventually led my own department of training and quality assurance. And then back in 2010, I had a great offer from one of the best employers in Cebu. So I moved from Manila to Cebu. That's where my career skyrocketed. Later became senior manager of global sales operations for the global printer and enterprise business. I was awarded the best manager not just once, but twice in a row. It was a wonderfully awesome job. I managed and led across the globe for sales process, systems and tools, including Salesforce.com, you mentioned that, business intelligence, and data analytics. And several opportunities to travel around the world, North America, parts of Europe, parts of Asia. The pay was great. And work hours were only extended with hours. So for Silva, sometimes I worked 8 hours a day. But I couldn't complain because I was really happy. I was helping and developing different people in their respective career paths. Some of them are actually listening to today. Some of them also promoting themselves to a higher level of position, and seeing them become successful gives me a different level of satisfaction. So, syempre, along with those responsibilities are the different levels of stress. Syempre, nakakapagod din yun. Sometimes exhausting. But even so, nakakapagod. I feel like so you might ask me, what happened? I was happy, more than content with my career. nangyari? This happened. Ayan, uso po yung mga proposal. So, kung may plano kayo mag-propose, more than happy to. Okay, so I've been with my partner since 2010. We've been living together for almost 10 years now. We have two kids, 7-year-old boy and 3-year-old girl. And they're both dogs. And my partner is also a corporate leader in the biggest digital company in the country. And he's been assigned to lead the operations here in Bacolod in 2006. So, 2017, when we got engaged, we decided to build another house here in Bacolod. Alongside that plan was for me to move here. My resignation from my previous company was 1 year in the making until it finally happened in July of 2016. So I moved to Bacolod City, a city where I did not know of anyone other than my partner and the two of his friends. And when I moved here, our plan was for me to run two businesses. We already got business permits. We have VIR registrations, etc. I was just needed to move to Bacolod to the ground running. We already got, yeah, we have everything set up. So, my ask your head, di ba? Ano lang naman yung nangyari? Plot twist started because of two amazing and inspiring people. Dimple Uy and John Tan. Dimple is my branch head, and John Tan is our branch director at Tan. They presented to me business opportunities here in AXA. They were very persistent. I love their energy, love their tandem, most of all, love their inspiring success stories. Siyempre, ako naman, that time, I have total control of my time. Now that I'm running two businesses, this would be my third business. But as I started doing this AXA business, I was amazed with the return. By returns, I'm talking about profit and how limitless it gets. So yeah, di ba? Nakita nyo naman, the business permits were already replaced by the pictures of my mentors from that dynasty, Scott and Dimple. So thank you to both of you guys. In my first few months here in AXA, I took to my partner the profit of this AXA business. And he was also so moved. More importantly, he saw how happy I was whenever I get to with my team. When I talk to people about the opportunity of getting closer to their dreams, while we are also helping more and more people to secure their future. So, we both decided to not pursue the two businesses that we initially planned for. And today, I feel more blessed kasi I cannot imagine the level of stress that I have tinuloy ko yung dalawang businesses ngayon when the COVID crisis happened. So I believe God moves in mysterious ways talaga. As you don't reason for everything, you also have a reason why you're actually joining. Because as for me, I believe that He pushed me to completely pour my soul, my heart, my liver into this act of business. And so, I'm excited to share with you that basically why we're really excited. We became an AXA financial. Our key benefits are divided into four parts. Some opportunities, awards and recognition, travel incentives, and career growth. I know you're all excited to learn more about how our compensation structure works, so I will focus my discussion on income opportunities. So, let's say I give you a blank sheet. And if you were to write your own check to yourself, dated the same date of next year, that means July 4 of 2021, how much would you want to write? Alright, you can make it ridiculous, but you can also make it realistic. So let's make it realistic. Let's say I could set for you worth 1 million pesos, considering that I will be doing it part-time. Parang speaker kanina, di ba? He started as a part-time financial advisor. My question dito kanina sa Q&A natin, can you do this on the side? Definitely you can do this on the side, right? And let's see if 1 million is achievable and how you can actually achieve it. Alright. Now, here in AXA, pay for performance. I love it. I love it because pagsipagan akong bata. So, sipagan mo, balik mo. That is called variable pay. For example, you were able to effectively educate client during his family's future, and that client got a policy for the case worth 50,000 annualized premium. Okay? That's the average annualized premium that you typically have here in AXA, but it doesn't always have to be like that. Okay? But for this example, let's say we're going to take the average. Now, our commission and on the product sold, it could range from 25% to up to 50%. Let's just say you sold the best selling product that we have, 40% commission rate. So you get 40% of 50,000. That's 20,000 pesos. And you're doing this part-time muna. Diba? So let's say you're doing this every weekend lang. So there are 4 weeks in 1 month. Let's say you close 40%. That's 4 times 20,000. So that should give you 18,000 pesos. Yeah? Now, question for you. What's stopping you to do more than 4 weekends in 1 month? So, okay, sa tayo. Wala. Wala daw. Wala daw. Actually, meron. There's someone stopping you. That's yourself. Yeah? So if you want more, you can definitely earn more. Kaya nga, di ba, si Peter nakapagpapagay ng bahay, ang dami sa kaya, may dalawang additional business na. Di ba? But wait, we don't stop there. Okay? Here in APTA, don't just give annual bonuses and mid-year bonuses. Actually have quarter focus bonuses. So, for quarter focus bonuses, let's example kanina, if you're earning 50,000 pesos, you multiply that by 3, that's not quarter. This month, quarter. Let's see, July, August, September, quarter 3, you earn 80,000 pesos every month times 3. That gives you 200. Now, for that 240,000 you earn this month, you get a 45% bonus. So, earn mo na yung 240, and then 45%. The 45% of 240, that's 180,000 pesos. 4 quarters a year. So, 180,000 times 4 quarters. That's 432,000 pesos bonus ko pa lang yan. So, if we sum it up, ito yun. For 1 year of service, your monthly income is 30,000 pesos times 12 months. That's 960,000 pesos. Plus, your quarterly golden bonus is 108,000 times 4 quarters, 432. Sum it up, that's a whopping 1.89 million pesos. It's actually beyond the initial target plan for the 1 year deal. Now, it still do not stop there. It's more than the 1.89 million. It can be more to also use the broader range of products that we have, especially on the GI side of the business. GI stands for General Insurance, where you can broaden your offering to financial one-stop shop, where you can actually support not just life, health, and investment, but you also can offer non-life and actually your clients, their homes, their cars, their businesses, etc. Diba? So you get more income if you actually become a financial one-stop shop. And there's more to that I also mentioned, right? You have an additional income stream for you. And you're doing this, of course, to expand your footprint in the Philippines. As mentioned earlier, we are, and we have been, the #1 global food brand. And we want for the Filipino people to take advantage that the #1 global insurance brand has been now, there's about 110 million Filipinos today. And there's about 1,000 so hindi namin kaya to kung pati kami lang. Diba? We need more people who can help us more people. And we need more financial educators. And we need more warriors who can help us to combat financial literacy in our country. So we need your help. Too much not. We also help you, and we also help more and more people get their insurance. So we have this advisor recruitment referral program. I know it's quite mouthful. Let's call it ARR, our referral program. 17.5% override commission off of that. So what is 17.5% of 20,000? That's 3,500 pesos for you as the referral. And was that successful for 1 month? When you get 25 times 4, you get 14,000. And consistently, the new performance niya, di ba? Month after month, so you also get 14,000. Yung 14,000 yan, that's just really passive income for you. Ano ba yung 14,000 today? 14,000 to 8,000, that's to rental of condominium. Diba? Pwede kang magpa-rent ng condominium, you get to earn 14,000 to 20,000 a month. Pero dito, you get to earn that, not because you bought a condominium and have it as a house, but you bought it for the price, you rented the house for 14,000. You get to earn 14,000 just because you refer the rent. So that's 168,000 in 1 year of earning. And imagine this, you have 10 friends. What if you have 10 friends actually referred? That gives you walking 1.6. Now who's stopping you to do more than 10? Again, only yourself. Right. Now, also here in Africa, I love recognition. Educators in yung pictures natin na papakita natin ako. I love recognition. I personally felt honored, being rewarded for the hard work that I did. So, kung may experience sa AXA annual awards night, siyempre kasi baguhan pa lang po ako, I'm also blessed kasi the awards night has this super phenomenal vibe. Okay? You get to be with the top performing advisors in the country. If you really work hard, you can get awarded not just one, just five, but like me, I got awarded 5 times. It's a wonderful experience. That night was super epic. I finally got to meet people I have been looking up to in our industry. And the picture at the lower left-hand corner of your screen, tama ba? Lower left. Yeah, lower left-hand corner of your screen. Yun yung mga kasama ko sa timeline. Some of them, first time to come meet, they're all over the place. And I already got interactions with them. I've also had great bonding moments with my Tandayan brothers, and I wanted to put their pictures there, kaso hindi ko magkasya. So I just want to acknowledge them and thank them for the support and love. Ryan Baclayon, Eric Nicola, and Rudy Studio. I found it strong on the front of the board. And some innovators, sila talaga yung nag-aaral ng music before. Also, there was an award night for the awards. Awards night before the awards night. It was AXA Pride Night. Then yung pick sa lower right-hand corner of this. It's the awards night. Up on the top, ang dalang para mabasa sa Philippines. And I've been so blessed to be awarded an AXA Pride Night twice. First, $1 million round for MCR Award Night Giver. And also, second, as consistently performing executives. So, super amazing experience na yun. It was almost a video of celebration. Coming from Bacolod, dumating kami ng Manila ng Tuesday. Wednesday, yung AXA Pride Night. Thursday, yung annual awards night. Then Friday, we went to Palawan for the entire weekend. More fun, more celebration, more booze. Tapos after ko, nung nakauwi na kami, lockdown na. So, I hope it's okay. AXA Awards right. And now, to put into a recap, guys, on my corporate life and my AXA life, and probably you're experiencing this today as well, right? In the corporate life, we always have our 8 hours minimum, sometimes an hour times 10. Kilala ako sa hours minsan nagtatrabaho. Here at AXA, we get to manage that life. There is work-life harmony. More than work-life balance, kasi di ba parang sinasabi natin, there's only work-life balance. In using work-life balance, you're actually thinking of one for the other. But here in AXA, I love the work-life harmony that we have. Your work and your life work together for you. Diba? Now, corporate life, there's kung mag-overtime ka, pero may additional po ka. Pero for managers and above, wala na. Here in AXA, you get to have an initiative. So kung you get to manage your own time, kung ka magtrabaho, marami pa kami bonus. Hindi na ako aware. Nagulat na lang ako parang page skip namin. Diba? Meron pa kami agent versus bonus, meron pa kami bonus at kung ano-anong bonus na dyan. Now, training. The corporate life is really important. You're an world I think I mentioned earlier, I was a trainer before, and I was also a training and quality manager, so I love to. I was amazed at how AXA does lay out our quality to all of our institutions out there. Alright, we also have mentorship, the corporate life. Here in AXA, we have strong mentorship program. Actually, a daming mentorship program. I, for myself, part of our mentorship program, so thank you to the and thank you to my mentor for helping me out achieve my MCRT, Angela Go. Thank you, diba? Ang daming mentorship program dito. We also have a retirement plan, our corporate life. Pero that's company discussion. Hindi lahat may retirement plan. Okay? Except, of course, the SSS, which is the statutory benefit. In AXA, we have retirement program. Solid good. Alright? Travel, corporate life. Tapos traveling based on business. So, nagta-travel kami para magtrabaho doon. Pero in AXA, we have the ability to travel the world your fun, your fellowship with the AXA performance. And lastly, in the corporate life, a career promotion is important to dependent on organizational growth. Here in AXA, you can get promoted anytime you want. Actually, every quarter, there's a promotion possibility. You just need to meet certain criteria. So, like, as for me, I joined AXA as a senior head in August of 2000, 4 months or 5 months thereafter, I became a security head. Baguhan pa lang ako, wala akong alam na diba? And then 6 months thereafter, I became an executive head. You take full control of your life. Now, if you currently have a job, you don't want to sell for your life out. In fact, you want to value your current job, giving a lot of these to their careers due to the current crisis. But I encourage you to do it part-time, just like Mr. earlier, just to see how you can benefit from it. And appreciate the career first before you become full-time para sa career. Alright, now, I won't be a hypocrite to tell you, I joined AXA because of the limitless income opportunities, free travel, rewards and recognition, cash-based career path, training programs, strong support system, especially by our team. Maraming salamat, long time, we're doing director Haro, guys. There's even more to happen, right? Siyempre, meron sa PTO, bonus, meron pa settings for tayo, meron din ang iPad, bigay lang. Ang dami. Kung ano-ano pa. Now, these are also things. Material things, tangible things, and maybe you can find it in the corporate world too. Right? You just need to look for the right company that will cater to all of your wants. So, pwede mo talagang mahanap. You can also increase your income in the corporate world. Matagal na. So, you can. Right? You can do it in the corporate world. Pero, why did I do it? And why I'm still here? Let me share with you a little bit about my family. Ayan. Pangatlo po ako. Ako po yan. Hawak na basketball. Basketball when I was a kid. Single-handed school public school. In the 90s, I think alam niyo to, kung buhay na kayo sobrang takot ng namin. Tapos, angat kami magkakapatid. Sunod-sunod, makikita nyo naman sa picture, diba? Sunod-sunod, going up together. Tapos, ang titigas pa ng mga ulo namin. So, you couldn't imagine how a super mom like her survived and successfully raised 4 of us. But she did. She made sure to make ends meet for us. You guys are familiar with where Bon, ayan, ibenta yung nanay ko niya. Tapos ako naman, may sarili akong assignment. Kita ko, tapos ako yung tagasilid sa mga kabarangay namin kasi mga hulugan ng kukuha ng ibon. life was tough, right? It was seriously tough. So kinakaman ng nanay namin not just survive, but to also give us a relatively comfortable life. So while life was tough, it was good. It was really good. Right? Until I turned 18 years old. When I turned 18, my second ate, he got sick. We suddenly had internal complication while my mom, our relatives, came together, they did their best, right? We were not able to give her the best medical available at that time. We were not financially prepared, and due to her internal complication, her heart gave up type of cardiac arrest at age 20. She was 20 years old, and I was only 18 when it happened. So, while I have been doing this career, I keep realizing so many things every day. One of the many things I realized is this. Meron ka na financial advisor talk to our mom about securing our health fund, educated her effectively about it, my sister would probably be alive today. She would have been a very successful marine biologist. Says she loved the water. And so she also inspired me to become an amateur free diver. So my sister's death was a huge turning point for us. Since that experience happened, the three of us remained together, tougher than ever before. We decided we are not going to die poor. So we built our respective careers, worked so hard to become the best in our respective fields. My first ate is a chemical engineer, our bunso is a nurse, and both of them turned out to be successful entrepreneurs today. That's for me. I've considered this more than a business, more than a career. This is a calling. This is a lifetime commitment to help and secure more and more families from the burden of being prepared because we know how painful it is. So our goal is to give peace of mind that whatever the future holds, AXA has got your back. I have got your back. So let me leave you off with it. Millennials, well, we always say YOLO. If you want to do YOLO, just do it physically. Remember, everything starts with a decision. My sisters and I, we were not born with silver spoons in our mouth. Like I said, we decided not to try for it. So I challenge you, strive to be successful, decide to be, and that's so lit, right? It's a beautiful thing to be full control of your life. That's one big YOLO power. No one can do that. And while there are so many things that you cannot control, there is one thing that you can. Remember, you can never control what life hands you. You can always control how you react. You cannot control the sunrise to the east, that's to the west. You cannot control the flow of the wind. You cannot control the scattered rain showers and thunderstorms happening outside of our house right now. You cannot control the technical issues that's probably happening today. You cannot control the current kind of COVID. Right? You can control yourself to be optimistic, no matter how difficult the situation gets. Is this career easy? Not really. It's not a walk in the park. Is it worth it? Hell freaking yes. Okay? Remember, nothing worth having comes easy. Joining this career, like Santan said, this is not a life-threatening position. So decide to be happy, decide to be successful, decide to YOLO, don't know how to fly, jump off the cliff, build your living. Thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. Stay at home.
Wow, what a very powerful message you got there, Dave. That was amazing. It was so moving. We saw your conviction that you really believe in the business, and that your personal story is so inspiring. Thank you so much for touching the lives of many Filipinos that are watching us right now. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Dave Mamalias. Thank you, Dave, and we look forward to watching more of your TikTok videos in the future, please. All right. So before we transition to our next speaker, I'd like to remind all the guests on WebEx or here in WebEx that if you have questions or clarifications, kindly type them in our Q&A box. So how to access it? You just click the ellipsis or the three dots there and then type away your questions and clarifications so that all the other attendees may be able to see your questions and clarifications. All right, thank you so much. Okay, now we have another inspiring quote, and let me read it. Life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than you are to your comfort zone. Right? So this is really true to the core. And now I think that our next speaker is ready. Shik, may we have an audio test, please? Hi, Shik.
Good morning, Miss Francis.
Yes, good morning. I will introduce you again. So, guys, to discuss to us the nobility of the business, let me introduce our next speaker again. She describes herself as a passionate learner, humble achiever, artist, and teacher. She's from Metro Manila, a unit head of Life Peaks. Please welcome Miss Shakina Maika Atienza. Hi, Shik. Go ahead, take it
Good
away.
morning, Miss Francis. Thank you
Morning.
for this very nice introduction. Good morning, AXA. Good morning, everyone. I am Shikina Maika Atienza, 1 year as a unit manager from Life Peaks branch under Zone 7. Today is such an exciting day for me to share with you my story. Why I joined, stayed, and continue building my team of financial advisors here in AXA. As a millennial, I'm a great and passionate learner. I want to explore a lot of things in my life. So hindi po ako tumitigil na matutunan yung isang bagay hanggat kaya ko siyang gawin, hanggat kaya ko siyang pag-aralan, lalo na kung alam ko na meron siyang kabuluhan. I'm also an achiever, driven to be on top. I have great dreams, and to speak here in front of you is one. Everything I'm going to share today will be connected to this. Live life to the fullest and do things with passion and purpose. Bakit? Kasi it's very important for me na dapat masaya ako sa ginagawa ko. And I should know my deepest why. Ba't ko siya ginagawa? Or ba't ko ginagawa ang isang bagay? And to live life to the fullest, we need to observe life's phases. Kasi dito tayo mag- And I think what Francis, Iker, and Dave shared, it's all rooted in what I'm going to discuss. And this is the nobility of it. But let me share with you my story. After ko pong graduate ng high school, I actually decided to enter the convent and live a life very different sa mga usual activities I enjoy ng mga. It was not an easy decision for me kasi I know I have a lot of things to sacrifice. I'm a consistent honor student, no? I have scholarships, I have all the good opportunities na pwede nilang ibigay sa akin, but I still pursue, no, with the desire of my heart to become part of it. So before joining AXA, actually I was part of a religious congregation as a professed sister. I finished my college in the congregation and took the board exam to become licensed professional. Yung buhay ko po dati umiikot lang actually sa tatlong bagay. And these are prayer, community, and ministry. Hindi siya madali, pero I'm happy with what I'm doing kasi alam ko na yung tungkulin ko na magturo at magbahagi ng salita ng Diyos sa ibang tao is something beneficial for everyone. No, at ang nagdadrive talaga sa akin sa ginagawa ko is my passion. And as we're living a life of poverty, no, we're not receiving any salary naman po sa ginagawa namin kasi we are missionaries. So nagtuturo ako sa mga public schools, I do catechism, so So, pumupunta ako sa iba't ibang lugar, especially in Calabarzon School. And it's part of our ministry and we really do it as a charity. So, maaga po akong namulat sa responsibility that I have to be committed doing things to educate and evangelize. Hindi siya madali for me kasi iniwan ko yung family ko for this position. But during this time that God has His own plan, dito ko na-realize may mga pagbabago din talaga sa buhay and we need to adapt on those changes. When they gave me the opportunity to explore the life of I prayed hard to God na wag niya ako pabayaan. Sabi ko, Lord, hindi ko alam ano yung pwedeng mangyari sa akin. After this time na I need to face the reality na kailangan I need to live with my family. Pero I can't clearly identify ano yung career or ano yung work na papasukin ko that I will still experience yung fulfillment na gusto ko, same as what I have experienced. With all the many opportunities, hindi ko ma-identify kung ba talaga ako mag-fit. Kasi I graduated as a licensed professional teacher. So sabi ko, gusto ko pa rin ma-practice yung profession ko. At the same time, I want to also practice yung skills ko, all the talents and abilities na kaya kong gawin. And I want to have time for myself and for my family. Kasi being 10 years away from them, malaki yung impact sa akin na ngayon na sana bigyan ko naman ng time yung sarili ko na makasama talaga yung family. And I don't want to be stuck sa isang career na hindi ko mamamaximize yung mga bagay na kaya kong gawin. It was a great struggle for me during that time. I felt so lost. I cried so much to the Lord na sobra yung pain na nararamdaman ko kasi I feel so unidentified during that time. Nasabi ko, Lord, ano ba yung trabaho that I will be able to serve people with work? Ano yung work na pag ginawa ko yung isang bagay, gagawin ko siya just because I was asked, but because I knew the reason why I need to do it. Kasi kapag alam ko ang dahilan ba't ko ginagawa yung isang bagay, it will bring me into a commitment. Commitment na mailalagay ko yung puso ko. And looking on it as a mission, I will be able to experience that joy na hinahanap. And that same day that I prayed to the Lord, yung lahat ng mga panalangin ko, I saw a hiring post of an AXA manager in one of the efforts. Hindi ko masyadong maalala what was posted, pero may dalawang words lang akong naaalala that moved me to submit my resume. And those are fulfilling purpose. That was the exact prayer that I brought to him. And to make the story short, when my branch manager called me for an interview with the question, do you know what are you applying for? And then he described to me yung pinakang task as a unit manager. So this position is about recruiting and educating people to become good stewards of their blessings. Napawawa ko during that time when I heard that. Pero at the same time, with that wow, I'm also challenged of all my house. Sabi ko, paano ko siya gagawin? Even if I'm hired as unit manager, I have these challenges na hindi ko alam paano ko sisimulan. I don't have the experience. I don't have the background in this type of industry. And I don't have enough money to start the business during that time. Kasi coming from different life, masyadong malaki talaga yung naging transition ng buhay. Hindi ganun kadali sa akin yung nangyari. Even to approach people na after the long time na hindi ko sila nakausap, then all of a sudden, lalapitan ko sila to offer an insurance was a great challenge for me during this time. And coming from a different life, ibang-iba yung dictionary na alam ko. I don't even have an idea, ano yung insurance, paano siya nag-work, bakit siya kailangan ng tao. I have zero knowledge in all of this. Sobra yung fear during that time that I was challenged by all these reasons na meron ako. Pero nung binalikan ko yung prayer na inas ko kay Lord, I told myself, sabi ko, I prayed for this, He granted it, and gave me a very wonderful opportunity. And remembering this line, one who knows the why can bear almost anything. Why would I let myself be conquered by all these challenges? Kung na-realize ko yung value and nobility ng career na to, bakit ko hahayaan ang sarili ko na makonquer ng lahat ng mga bagay na iniisip ko that can hinder me in deciding to push with this career? And in my 10 years na iniwan ko yung family ko, they were not able to save. Wala silang naipundar because of the mindset na every after 15th and 30th, lahat ng kinikita is panggastos. That's why I really value this career kasi naniniwala ko na being financially literate and educated is one of the solutions that I need to para matulungan ko yung family ko in the present problem na meron kami. At mas napahalagahan ko siya, especially in this time of pandemic. Kasi halos lahat sila nawalan ng trabaho. But at this time, I can still continue provide and support for older needs. And as what Ms. Francis has mentioned earlier, very innovative si AXA to cope with the situation na meron tayo ngayon. Despite the many limited ways, AXA continues to work on helping us distributors and future distributors so we can keep the business. And most especially, we can keep securing the lives of many Filipinos. After crossing the line with AXA, I found my life very meaningful. First weeks, first months, I really enjoyed. And up to this time. Service, commitment, and mission, these are the three things that keeps me going in my life when I was still in the congregation. And these are also the reasons I am still here with AXA. I found my purpose, doing it with my heart. I really experienced joy. Hindi siya madali hindi madali ang isang career kung ginagawa natin nang hindi tayo masaya. Mahirap naman na lagi lang tayong nagtitiis in doing that work because iniisip natin na mag-earn tayo. Pero it's one factor that we always need to consider na dapat masaya tayo sa ginagawa. Hindi naman naging super perfect yung buhay ko. AXA, I do still have problems, I still have a lot of challenges, I'm still struggling, paminsan-minsan, kasi parte ng buhay talaga. Pero bakit ako nandito at masaya pa din na ginagawa yung trabaho? Kasi everyday, I know the reason bakit ako dito. I found the core of my career. And as a millennial, it is very important. I keep meeting people every single day, not just to share with the simple financial concepts, but also to show to them yung opportunity na meron sila dito with us, especially as a hiring unit manager. Did I experience rejection? Yes, a lot. Yung tipong nagtatype pa lang ako pag magchat-chat ako sa friend ko, alam na nila insurance yung i-offer. But did I stop? No. Kasi I witnessed na walang tumatagal sa industriyang to ng healing. Really a matter of persistence, of perseverance. And everything will follow. So, pag ginawa mo lang talaga yung task mo, you consider it as a mission, gawin mo lang siya ng buong-buo yung loob at puso mo, ma-achieve mo yung ibang bagay na ninanais. And I'm so happy to be in this industry kasi na-achieve ko yung desire to recognize and I'm still working for more. I was able to qualify in our trip incentives, yung desire ko to help my family na ma-secure yung future nila, unti-unti ko nagagawa. I was able to bought policies for my parents, para sa buong family namin. And it's a very great blessing for me that I have started very young in this industry. I have the energy, I have the drive, I have the passion, I have the commitment. At gano'n naman po talaga. Every time that we're going to have a business, kailangan natin ibigay yung full effort. Kasi in the long run, you will see yourself over. And I can remember, actually it's one thing na talagang lagi ako natatouch tuwing naaalala. Yung amount na sinabi ko sa branch manager ko during the time of my interview, when he asked me, magkano ba yung gusto mong kitain? Or how much salary yung ine-expect mo to be in this type of industry? I said those figures, pero hindi ko siya natanggap. Kasi sobra-sobra pa sa hiniling ko yung natanggap. And the Lord continued to bless me. And with all of these things na meron po ako ngayon at ina-enjoy ko, I want to share it. I want to also show the great opportunity that you might have here with AXA, realizing the value and nobility of it. With my story, I think I have shared enough. And now, I would like to talk about a life of significance and how we give impact in other people's lives because of the nobility of the Lord. And to better understand the core and purpose of what we do, I would like now to focus on the reality of it. I'm very sure alam nating lahat to. Our life has it in the middle. It's either we live too long with disability or we expire too early. Others may want to live up to 70, 80 years old. Pero on the other side, hindi natin alam ano yung pwedeng mangyari. Kahit gustuhin natin tumagal yung buhay natin. These events are all unexpected. We don't know when this will happen to us. Kaya nga, our noble purpose is really to educate people about it. Kasi hindi naman pwedeng kung kailan nandun na yung situation na nangangailangan tayo. Doon tayo maghahanda. Doon tayo maghahanap kung ano yung pangangailangan na dapat nating matugunan. And to save in order for us to sustain our life through old age. We need funds for medical expenses and replacement of income for our family when we are no longer around. Alam natin lahat tayo tatanda. We may encounter critical illness along the way. Of course, wala namang may gusto. Disability, wala rin may gusto. Pero these are the things na, as I've said, unexpected. And lastly, alam natin, we will all reach them. Wala naman pong nabuhay na immortal. Lahat ng buhay po natin ay may hanggan. And as we know, we all go through different life stages in our life. From being single, married, and having kids, to sending them to schools, from retirement to sustaining ourselves through old age. At sa bawat stage po ng buhay na to, we have different financial needs and priorities. Hindi po natin maitatanggi yan. And as single persons, they would desire to have luxuries in life for themselves. Gusto niya ng mga updated gadgets, bags, travels, leisures. Actually, I'm part of that. I'm currently single. And those are the things na talagang gusto ng mga single. As long as they don't have yet the responsibility to provide for their family, gustong-gusto nilang i-spend yung money for all those things na gusto nila habang hindi pa ganun kabigat yung responsibility nila. But married individuals would desire for security and comfort. They would want to have house of their own. Gusto nila magkaroon ng sasakyan. They want to prepare for the savings, for the emergencies. They want to secure a better future with their family. At hindi rin po doon yung nagtatapos. Another need will arise for a growing family. And priorities really further change when there are other dependents in the family. Kasi yung mag-asawa, nakaanak sila, the focus would be to provide for the kids. Not only the basic needs, but even the education. And the desire of the parent to be able to send these kids to good school, talagang andon. They want na yung anak nila makapagtapos, magkaroon ng magandang education, ma-fulfill yung pangarap. No? So talagang we can see every stage, meron at merong nagbabago. And to mature family and pre-retirement, when kids are all grown up and the parents are about to retire, parents desire to have a comfortable life, doing the things that they now have the time. Kasi hindi naman po forever that we can generate income for our family. Time will come, magre-retire din tayo. Time will come, we do not have the same strength na kaya nating gawin ngayon para ma-generate yung income na meron tayo. Itigil ba yung mga bills and other expenses kapag nag-retire tayo? Hindi. No, that's why we really need to prepare for that time na retired na tayo and we need to have enough funds by that time. No, kung kailan man po natin gusto mag-retire. Kasi others would want by 40, 50. No? Pero isa to sa napakalaking bagay na dapat na paghahandaan. And we are in the business of savings to prepare for the expected events and protection to address the unexpected. This business is about building your wealth and sustaining your life. And as financial advisors, we strive to live our noble purpose by protecting the future of Filipino families by helping them plan. Yun po talaga yung role natin, to be able to educate them about the needs. Kasi the problem most of the time is we consider these things as expense. Kaya parang ang hirap sa mga Pilipino na mag-ipon. Kapag nandun na yung situation, utang, doon nila hahanapin yung pambayad sa hospital bills. No? And we don't want to become part of that kind of situation. Kaya nga we are here, no, in AXA Discovery Day to learn and to discover paano tayo magiging part ng ganitong mission na matutulungan natin ang mga. Number 1 is education for the expected needs. Kasi as I said earlier, kailangan talaga siya. No? Pag nagkaroon ng family, talagang they need to be able to send those kids na mapaaral nila ng maayos. Sino ba naman kung magulang ang nagkaanak pero walang balak paaralin yung mga? Wala naman po siguro. Retirement, gaya din po ng nabanggit ko kanina, we need to be able to prepare because it's not forever that we can generate income. And these are part of the expected. For the unexpected needs, number 1 is income protection. Alam natin, bawat family, merong tumatayong breadwinner, the one supporting for almost all the needs ng buong family. And what if that person would die? What if something unexpected happened? Handa po ba tayo? And lastly, the very basic foundation of our financial is our health. In this time of pandemic, most of the people ngayon lang nila na-realize yung value at mahalaga na healthy tayo. So, kasi even if we have all the savings for our retirement, kahit marami kang naitagong pera sa bangko, pero kung nagkasakit tayo ng hindi inaasahan, it may deplete all our savings. So we may spend so much. At yung inipon natin para sa ibang pangarap natin, baka magamit din natin just because of one major hit. And we don't want that to happen. Now, ngayon na nandito po tayo, I think it's not an accident na naririnig nyo ang lahat. I'm already on my second year as a unit head. With all the challenges, failures, successes, victories, lessons learned, I'm becoming a better version of myself. And my mission hasn't changed. It is to help more people live better lives. So this career is very simple but gaya ng nabanggit kanina ni Gabe. Kasi yung makipag-usap sa tao, simpleng bagay lang naman yun eh. But the lifetime commitment to become their financial partner, and you're there to help them, you're there to achieve their dreams, you're there to help them sa mga panahon na kinakailangan ng claim ng clients natin. We're there to assist them in budgeting their expenses. It's very rewarding. It's something that will give you that fulfillment. And understanding the nobility of this business, I hope it will lead you to decide and cross the line and become part of our mission to educate and empower more Filipino people live better lives. And to end, I just want to leave this quote with you. Always remember, the secret to happiness is freedom, and the secret to freedom is courage. Thank you for listening. I hope we all realize the nobility of the business.
Thank you so much, Shay. That was a very meaningful message coming from the heart. Thank you for stressing the fact again and again that what we do here is actually not a job, but this is a noble business. Once again, Ms. Shakina, Micah, Atienda. Okay, at this point, I think, okay, you've already heard our speakers talking about AXA as a global brand, the nobility of the business opportunities, and what you can look forward to. And then I think right now that you are wondering, was there really someone who got so very successful in this business and such a very inspiring story, no? So I think that's what we're going to do for the next part, providing you proof to our promise, all right? And we have our next speaker to do just that. Let me introduce him. He's a runner, a Ducati biker, a chef, and a cool dad. His DNA is embedded with the word competitive. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome an executive unit head of Tan Dynasty Pampanga, John Michael Quizon. Hello, John. Hello, John Michael. Good morning.
Morning, Francis.
Go ahead, take it away, John.
All right. I'm John Michael Quizon, Executive Unit Head for Tan Dynasty United, under branch head Paul and branch director Jan. Hey, so I'm here to give you a short story about my journey. So, um, I am a chef by profession. I am an HRM and culinary graduate, and I've been a chef for more than 10 years. I'm still doing it Sunday ngayon. Um, my last employment was with Hyatt, New York. Uh, I was in charge of the whole restaurants of the hotel. After me is the executive. It's just more on monitoring lang. So, during the time I met my wife, who is flight attendant for Emirates. Um, by the time nag-decide kami na uwi na lang ako and start the business. So, we decided, since I'm from Pampanga, by the way, I decided to have a restaurant. I own a restaurant. Pero, naisip namin na hindi siya legit dito sa Pampanga because everyone here in Pampanga cooks. Right? So, hard to please. Medyo upgraded yung mga ano nila, taste buds nila. So, we decided, me and my wife, to have a sisig or the Pampanga restaurant in Cebu. Pero karinderya ang ano niya, karinderya yung dating niya. So we had two karinderyas in Cebu. They were okay. I need to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and go to yung wet market nila doon. And it just so happened yung isang branch is in front of a hospital. So mga 12 o'clock na ako nagsasarap kasi I for some nurses and doctors as well. So Okay siya, pero parang hindi ko tugma yung effort ko dun sa income ko. So I was having contemplating na parang may regrets na iniwan yung work ko sa US for this. So, yun, one Sunday, every Sunday kasi may family dinner. So, we go to Dimple's house, my sister-in-law. Okay? Um, nandun lang ako sa sulok parating. Okay? Because I'm really tired. That's the only time I close the store and rest. So, kumapit siya. He asked me, do you, parang nagbubuo siya ng team during that time. This was like 2030. So, sabi niya, are you interested on joining us? Hindi ko siya pinansin. Parang, wala naman akong experience dun sa sales. So, and yung passion ko talaga is sales. Kaya nga, every Sunday, I stick. Eventually, after siguro 2 Sundays na pinakausap niya ako, sige, ano ba yung mga ano dyan? So, notice ko rin sa kanya kasi every time sa karinderya, kasi she supports my business, siyempre, sister-in-law. Bango-bango niya. Okay, ano kayo trabaho nito? Nasa field. Diba? Tapos, driver pa. Gusto ko to sabi ko. So, medyo nakuha rin ako doon. Kasi nagsawa na akong amoy bawang ako. Everyday. Yung palengke. Tapos, ang hirap pa doon. Pagka gabi, I need to refill yung pagkain. So, I need to hindi ako makaligo agad-agad. Sometimes I fall asleep. Hindi naliligo kasi baka mapasama ako diba? So, yun yung mga hassle. So, because of those reasons, nag-exam ako. Kahit na matanda ako na para mag-exam. So, nag-agree ako. I agreed even though I'm intimidated in the exams. And not to mention, I don't have any sales experience. Tinanong ko rin yung sarili ko noon. Sabi ko, papasukan mo ito, baka may exhaustion. Baka maubusan na ito eventually. Pero eventually din, nalaman ko din, I proved it sa sarili ko na lang. Okay, instead pala, if you do it right, instead of getting an exhaustion of clients, kapag tama yung ginagawa, madami pa yung clients. And nagiging mga combo clients. So, again, isa pa, statistically, 1% of Filipinos are insured. So, nasa yung 99%. Let's say, percent of those are under poverty line. So, 49%. So, dito, wala rin exhaustion because every time na may nanganganak, may business ka. Every time may nag-boom na business ka. Every time may in-laws na papasok sa family, wala nga naman yun, wala yun, kasi meron. So, yun. That's also the reason why I joined some organizations such as mga medyo mayayaman organizations na para makakuha rin ng leads. Because I have a difficulty on talking to people because all my life I was just talking to the sponsors and to other shelves. Mahirap sa akin, dahil doon. I have kung mapapansin nyo, I don't have an accent even though I live there, no? Kasi I don't speak to other people. Sa mga Mexican friends ko lang ako nakikipag-usap, which is, English parok kasi. So, yun. And then, one problem pa na nakita ko, kaya medyo intimidated ako because hindi ako paid. And most of us are not paid. Diba? So, I just do manual reports lang. Ngayon, kailangan na laptop, kailangan AVA or something or mga accessories which everyone is required to sa industry. So, nakita ko simple lang naman. So, yun. Kung mapapansin nyo rin, wala akong slides. Okay? Because I always talk to uh, to people like this lang from the heart. Okay. So I think am I online? Francis?
Hi, John Michael. Yes, you're online, but we don't see your video. We can hear you,
All
John
right. Wait.
Michael.
There. Okay now?
I can. Yes, that's it. That's okay. Go
There.
ahead. Mhm. Yes.
So, inyo, wala rin akong slides. Dahil hindi ako marunong kuha ng slides. So, yun lang. So, bottom line, I accepted the offer. So, I attended the first requirement that people gave me, the COP, Career Orientation Program. Hindi pa siya ADP, no, na Access Discovery Day. Like, so, I went to West Hotels. Punta ako, but piniis ko naman ako. Pero, hindi mo maaalis sa kamay yung amoy ng bawang. Because for 12 years, it's there. Okay? So, nakita ko si Jantan, nakita ko si Diet Flyer. Everyone's wearing suit and having mga babangong bango, di ba? I never had that. So, pagdating ko parang gusto kong umatras ng dalawang steps pa. This is not me. I don't belong in this ballroom. I belong in that kitchen. Parang ganun. Yun yung yung experience of that day. And what I remember from that is the dummy check that Dave Mamalias showed you kanina, the dummy check, to write your own wish kapag ganin na month. So, ang sinabi ko dyan, sinulat ko is 100,000. Okay, 100,000 na siguro. So, 100,000. Medyo comfortable na. Tapos, yung katabi ko, I remember the name, Rachel Chen. Which, yun lang yung naging classmate ko nun. Okay. Sinulat niya, parang 500,000. 500,000 yung sinulat. Tapos, kani sa'yo? Sabi ko, hindi ko pa siya, pero marunong siya mag-Tagalog. Kaya siya yung kausap. Tapos, 500. Grabe ka naman, sabi ko. Hindi sana lahat ng tao na 500,000. I'm proud to say that that 500,000 is just a bonus here in Action. Hindi siya kayabangan. We can show you our 2 3 basta, tama lang yung pinagawa. Okay? Sipag lang. Every day, you have to do extra effort lang. Okay? You will reach there. Okay. So, I accepted the trainings. Mahirap sa trainings is medyo, it's every day for 6 months. Ako, trainings. So, medyo traffic during the time na so, nalakad ko yung 3 kilometers. I'm a runner, by the way, so okay lang yun. Pero pagdating doon, so, tinis ko yun kasi meron namang libreng food si Aksad during that time. So, tapos ko siya. After that, we were 27 sa class na. I think one of the highest batch, by the way. And I graduated the valedictorian. After that, yung graduation namin, valedictorian means marami kang napasa during the time na okay? And then after that, we had a point, the SMPs and Jantan, sa distillery Cebu. Sir, familiar with it. Nagiinuman, tinanong ako ni Jantan, Brett, sabi niya, magkano feeling mo na average, okay ka na? Kung isinulat ko dun sa 100, 150, 80, simple life. So, check yourself. Remember this day that I asked kung magkano ang gusto mo. And then check yourself after 1 year. Kung magkano yung after 1 year, I was averaging 300,000. And every time I get 300,000, I complain to people. Why? Bakit ganito lang? Kasi I don't know how to build SOA. statement of account. So, pinapabasa ko sa kanya. Pero nalilitan na ba ako, di ba? Pero, tignan mo, di ba? 150 lang yung gusto ko, pero nalilitan na. 300. And then, every year it goes up. Goes up. AXA will make sure that you will go up. Okay? So, after that, I hung up my apron for good. Kinabit ko siya yung sa kusina ng karinderya. And I closed those 2 karinderias and had 100% time. That, that's the start of the story. So I went home to Pampanga because, honestly speaking, I had a hard time setting appointments because Cebuano will not get from Kapampangan, and ang Kapampangan will not get there because of accessibility. Malayo. So, I went home to Pampanga and left my daughter in Cebu with her polo and my DH now in Paul for around 6 months more. So, nag-sacrifice talaga ako just to establish myself. Ngayon, nung nakita ko na okay na set up the place here sa lumang bahay na I saw you later. Yung lumang bahay na sinet up ko na medyo maging friendly siya because medyo pangit siya. Okay? Pangit siya nung una. So, hindi siya friendly child friendly. So, inayos ko. And then, the first month ko, I just want to share, alala ko pa, kasi nag-draw ako doon sa harapan ng bahay ng mother ko. Ay Metro Bank. So, nag-withdraw ako. 8,000 pesos. 4 na clients lang ako. Kasi may karinderya. So, after that, sabi ko, okay, book lang pala dito may access. Sabi ko, bayad ka. So, yung second month, I still remember because I have receipt from the ATM machine. 88,000. Second month, 180,000. Third month, may 240,000 ako. And the total of that is around nasa mga 500 na. And then I had, nabigla na lang ako, kamukha kay Dave kanina, nabigla na lang ako, meron ako bonus, quarterly bonus na 250 na. So tinignan ko, ang ginawa ko, di ba, during the time, tagda 30,000 lang yung withdraw sa ATM. Withdraw ko, every day, nagkukuha ko ng 30,000. Kasi feeling ko, nagkamali lang si AXA. Sabi ko, makabawiin pa to. Sabi ko, gano'n. So, explain niya, hindi, bonus mo yan. Sabi niya. Kasi during the time na explain niya sa akin, I was not really listening. I was listening to sa mga requirements niya. Kasi nga, pressure. So, from that, speaking of pressure, what did I get from all these schools? So those songs, bonus. After that, I was invited to speak different events. I was not expecting from kitchen na invite ako sa AXA Indonesia. Talk to all 10,000 yata yun. I was sponsored that. Also, I spoke to AXA Asia, the whole Asia. AXA Asia. No? So, the most terrifying experience that I had is speaking in front of all leaders of the university. May mga 40 years na sila. 40 years na sila sa university. And they're earning like 100 million per month. Tapos I'm lecturing them. So, yun yung nakakaba. So, yun. Also, yun, during that time, hindi rin ako nag-raise guidance. So, ito lang, parang storytelling. So, also, I was invited to other companies, our competitors. And that time, I started to realize that here in no work, no pay siya during our time. No work, no pay. You need to work talaga. But when you work, you get overpaid. No work, no pay, but when you work, you get overpaid. And the career growth here in AXA is really, sabi nga ni Dave, nasa sayo. Kailan ka ma-promote. And I'd like to take this opportunity to announce to everyone that I will be appointed officially as branch head. Thank you. Yeah. So, here in AXA as well, gusto ko rin siya kasi, hindi ba daming negosyante, especially yung Chinese business sa Pilipinas. Hindi yan naging successful ng ganun na lang. They got bankrupt thousands of times. Ang problema sa atin is, business tayo, meron ba tayong pang-backup tayo? Ito kay AXA, laway lang ang puno nila. If you get rejected, kaya, nalugi ka ba? Move on. Assess mo lang yung sarili mo, what did I do wrong? Na kailangan mo pag-improve. Or baka I talk too much. Or baka hindi naman pala yung hinahanap niya. Have to assess the client plan. That's how that's can be taught. Okay? So, right now, even rich people sell anything. Sa FB, I know this neighbor of ours, he has 4 Land Cruisers, 4 Maseratis, 2 Ferraris, and lahat ng maano mo na kotse nandun sa garahe niya. Iba yung lahat ng kotse, iba yung bahay. Okay? But they're selling Istapa. Kasi nila kailangan yun eh. Yung mayaman nga nagtitinda. Kasi gustong mag-survive. Ayaw pa kaya na hindi ganun na okay lang. Diba? So, I got that inspiration yung lockdown. Kasi there came a time ng March, parang, okay, laylo muna tayo. Baka this is a sign na we're working too hard. Pero nung nakita ko, bumabanat yung mayaman eh. Kailangan din natin kumain yan. There. Also, I've met this guy in Indonesia. He's the top advisor in Indonesia, AXA Indonesia. His name is Jason. He has a speaking problem. He stutters. Tapos, nanginginig yung kamay niya while talking talaga. Tapos, may delay yung presentation niya. So, tinanong ko siya, paano siya nagtatap? How do you do it, bro? He only sells GHA, yun yung up of the line ng mga Medicards, okay? HMO card, yan yung 100 million natin. Yun yung binibenta niya. And every year, he sells 500 kilos. And he walks different hospitals. Bago pa mag-find sa client, nandun na siya to prepare everything. Wala na, hihiga na lang sa client. That's why, pag may visitor na dumating, hey, this is an expensive hospital. How come nandito ka? Sabihin ng visitor. My advisor, where's our advisor? Every day, may client dito. And I found out na kahit naglalaman pala siya sa mga hospitals, nagka-client siya ng Arabos para daw makakita siya. Kasi lapit-lapit yung mga hospitals. Sabi ko, ano kotse mo? Ay, gano'n. Naka-Porsche siya na Panamera. Sabi ko, yeah, can I see it? Kasi ayoko maniwala. Tignan ko, okay, can you open it? Para sure talaga na sa kanya. Kaya nag-drive around the back at nakita niya. Okay. That's just to approve na even though hindi siya ganun kagawin, pero may problema pa siya. Sa information. Bakit hindi ko magawa ito? Sabi niya sa feeling ko kasi sipag-sipag ko na dito sa Philippines. Dahil kahit saan, di lumalabas ako. Sabi ko, nagmukha akong tapat dito. Nagmukha akong tapat kay Jason. It's always a way, guys. Okay? Now, in AXA as well, every stress is getting paid. Okay? It's not easy. It's worth it. I'd like to tell you a story during my time, 2014. Wala akong kotse nung umuwi ako. If, after 6 months, pinahiram lang ako ng Camaraw FX ng sister-in-law ko. Use ko ngayon para lang sa mga clients. So, yun yung pinagtatrabaho. But before that, I need to ride Philippine Rabbit to Alabang, Pampanga to Alabang. Tapos, lang ako ng 7-Eleven. So, bawa ko. My friend Henry knows this. Nagsisopaw lang kami. Yun lang ngayon pagkabit-tutog na. Kasi I need to sacrifice. Hindi ako pwedeng mag-lifestyle. Wala pa akong karapakan. Punta ako Alabang. My client wants 14,000 in sabi ko, okay na po. Okay na rin yun. Sabi sa magpakamatay ako dun sa karinderya. Nauubos kaya yung buhok sa karinderya. Lupisa pa nga ako dun eh. Nalagas yung buhok ko. Nagpapok na. So, okay na to. Tapos nung pagdating ko doon, nagbayad 1,200. Pinanli. So, kulang pa yung pinamasahay ko ng bus. Pag uwi ko, nag-decide ako, nag-bus ako ordinary. Ordinary bus na ako, walang aircon. That was like 39 pesos during that time. So, I like that story. Kasi, kahit na feeling ko, kahit na anong medyo pagsubok na dadaan, ano naman mag-adjust pala. Sabi ko gano'n. So, yun. I was made talk. So, gusto ko rin siya, gusto kong pasukin dati yung corporate world before I know it. Napagod na ako. So, kaya lang naisip ko, in the corporate world, corporate career, only the company gets it. You just work to survive for your daily needs. Okay? Sabi ko, hindi ko kaya to. Ayoko to. Sabi ko, I'd rather hustle 24/7 than to be enslaved from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or more. Nag-OT ka. Wherein yung company lang is. Kaya, is that the legacy that you want to work? In AXA, you work to have a good life, not just to survive. Alright? Now, in AXA as well, manage your time. Okay, sometimes it's disorienting kasi medyo natambak yung mga clients. But again, pag medyo natambak na ganyan, means blessing. Okay? Just have to reorganize. Okay, and my wife, okay, Yanni, I think she's there, is flight attendant for Emirates before, right? Just resigned, and she's now with us in AXA as well, and is a consistent employee. Din siya. And during the time na nasa Emirates pa siya, AXA na rin siya. Pero sa Emirates Airlines kasi, there is a benefit for the families to have 90% off sa plane tickets. So, okay, di ba? Magkano lang binabayad namin 1,000. Ayun na yun. Sa AXA hindi mo ginagamit ko eh. Dahil sa AXA pa lang, kulang na yung oras sa trips. So, na yung susko ko. Trips. So, ngayon, yung COVID, medyo pero again, sa iyo pa rin yun. Hindi naman nila kukunin sa iyo. They will give the proper, conversion. Okay? So, also in AXA, culture, I like the culture kasi I've been to talking to other friends from other countries. Alam talaga sila. There's a family thing, barkada thing. Meron si AXA, parang, siya, inborn na siya dyan. I've experienced this kasi long distance relations with branch headquarters on Jan time. Shout out kay Branchy Bingo. So he has been helping us during the time na nakakapapa kami. So, not only branch, but also other things. Tulong-tulong talaga dito. Even the SMPs were family, CCDs, and even our bosses, saan ka makakakita ng bosses na bibiro mo? They're very hands-on eh. Para daw sa iba, bosses sa boss. Dito, barkada. So, I like it. So, dito kay AXA din, mas makapal ang mukha mo, mas makapal ang bulsa mo. Okay? Yan. Kahit hindi ka invited sa parties, punta ka na. Okay? Pero, okay? Okay, mas lucky that to take chance. Right now, take your chance. Despite people. Right? Guys, before I went to States pala, okay, we didn't have a good life. Talaga. Ano lang, amang nag-aaral lang kami. Guys, just put us uniform pang 4 years na apat. Siya. So, meron pang time na hinahabol kami ng Bombay. Kahit Bombay sa hapon nalilimit. So, sabihin ng nanay ko, wala. Wala. That level kami. So, I need to, kung first year high school ako, there's a restaurant beside us. It's called Vices. I was a regular waiter there. Para lang meron ng kaon sa labog. So, child labor siya, pero wala akong choice. Okay, that's what that is first year high school. Hanggang mag-college ako, pero yun pa rin yung ginagawa. Mahanap ako ng mga tao. So, I was dreaming of having a good life. And, dream. Okay? I'd like to share you our house before AXA. Which is the house. Ayan ang tindahan ng nanay ko na nagpaaral sa amin. So, there's a lot of memories there. Sermon, alo, okay, kubet, tindahan. Okay? So, that was that's our humble start. I'm proud to say that. But right now, I'd like to share what I've achieved from AXA from 2014, 2017 lang. My house right now is that was built last 2017. Go ahead. All right. So that video, guys, makes me really proud to be AXA. All right. Thank you for listening. God bless you.
Wow, what a way to bring proof to our promise, John Michael. Thank you so much for giving us such realistic purview of what it is to become an AXA advisor. You know, you really presented all the challenges, and I think it was just right to balance the scale because earlier we told them about the opportunities, the incentives that are in place that they can get here in AXA, and then now you presented earlier all the challenges that this is really this will take them hard work, this will change their lives, but again it will take them such hard work and determination. Such an inspiring story. Thank you once again, Jan Michael Pisa. Thank you. And I think what transparent in the messages of our speakers today is just the past. Our past doesn't define our future, and that there are three time elements in life. The past that is that we cannot do anything about it, and then the future na pwede nating baguhin pa. And the third time element is the now. The question is, what are we doing now? Because it will define our future later on. And I hope that today you will make something, you will decide something today. Okay, so that's it. We already discussed AXA as a global brand, the nobility of our business, and what you can look forward to should you decide to cross the line. And now, if you're still wondering if you have what it takes to be successful here in AXA, my answer is yes. Because before you joined this session, you were invited, you were pre-qualified by your referrer. So they saw something in you, they saw your potential, and I hope that you also saw that within yourselves today. Because not everyone can make a difference. Become an active financial advisor today, and let's help, or let's make a difference. Help Filipinos be future ready with AXA. Cross the line today. But of course, maybe you're asking, so how? What are the next steps? That is why it brings us to our next slide. We have the very simple onboarding steps for new financial advisors. And the first step is attending the AXA Discovery Day session. Congratulations, because ito na yung first step nyo. Number two is, let's see what number two is. Okay, attend AXA Rookie Induction Session for Excellence Training or Arise, wherein you will learn and really have the full grasp of the business. We will discuss there more about your income potential and what the business is all about. Number three is Access Learning Management System for online licensing training. Number four is take traditional and variable exams. Number five, we have there submit e-licensing or road to contracting requirements. And number six, attend the AXA basic course or the basic training sessions here that we have. We're so excited for you. And later on, should you have questions or clarifications about the onboarding steps, you can ask the person who invited you here in AXA. To all of our guests who knew about through our social media posts, we will get in touch with you. And so we think that after this session, you'll already be pumped up, hyped up to join us. So I'd like to inform you that you can already discover a fulfilling career with a noble purpose in AXA online. So what you're going to do now is just get your device and scan the QR code that you can see on this poster. Again, just get your device and scan the QR code that you're now seeing on your poster. It will direct you to our AXA Careers portal, wherein you will see the several career opportunities that we have in the company. Right? It will also let you take a profile test so that you can determine in which AXA career opportunity your profile would suit best. Go ahead, guys, get your device and scan the QR code that you can see on the poster. All right, that's it. Thank you so much for attending our Grand AXA Discovery Day, celebrating the success of the millennial generation. We hope that you learned something short and simple but maybe life changing. To all of our guests here in WebEx and to those watching on Facebook Live, thank you so much for attending this session. To all of our distributors, our branch heads, our unit heads, and our advisors, thank you for referring guests to our ADD sessions, especially for today's session. And keep on joining the hashtag recruitment movement. To our event partner, CCE, headed by Miss Lizelle Noma, and to PDM, headed by Sir Well Patriarchal. Thank you so much for helping Alert pull this off. And of course, to the agency leader, expansion, and recruitment team, or Alert Director, Ms. Lali Delor, thank you so much for thinking of this initiative, for having this as your brainchild. And to all Alert members, thank you for your hard work and determination at work. On behalf of Alert and Access Management Team, this has been Francis, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you here in AXA. Stay safe, everyone. God bless, all the best, and cross the line today.
Please wait while directions are downloaded. Proceed to the highlighted route. 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Lots changed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Right turn ahead. You are now 5 miles from your destination. You have reached your destination.
Why become a financial professional? We hear that question so often. Becoming a financial professional allows you to make a difference in the lives of others by helping clients, whether that's an individual or small business, or securing the financial futures for themselves or their families. This is a career opportunity with meaning, a unique opportunity with three I's: impact, independence, income. Impact on yourself, on others, and on your family. Independence. Over time, as you build your personal practices, which is your business inside access support system. Income. Potentially unlimited. The more we help, the more we are rewarded. Who makes a great financial professional? You might be still in college, or a college graduate, or a career lacking fulfillment or advancement, and maybe you are thinking going back to a workforce, or perhaps you are already a business owner looking to apply your entrepreneurial experience. We have a successful financial professionals who come from all walks of life, which is why people ask when having the experienced financial service industry is necessary. The answer is no. What is important is being coachable, relationship focused, and self discipline. We offer a high level of training, opportunity to learn from experienced professionals, interactive coaching, and continuous learning. We also offer national recognition conferences, so you can interact with the best across nationwide set of advisors. Plus, we have our own diversity summits, celebrating and delivering and serving all markets. And as you grow your business and skill set, there are multiple career paths that take you to the next level, including leadership opportunities. And our leadership development program for the right candidate can fast track your career and position you to become executive financial advisor, or unit head to executive unit head, or branch head to executive branch head. Whatever career path you choose, your work will remain relevant, constantly evolving because of changing economic conditions, the development of new products, really because of complexity of retirement planning and planning for longevity that could be an individual, school systems, or small business. By far, the most important reason to take a look at the career is because of the capacity to impact people. People are concerned about planning, but they often ignore it. Educational funding, asset allocation, and taking care of children, our families, our parents. These are crucial human needs that we need to tend to. But we develop trusted relationship to help bring clarity and confidence to people's financial futures. Helping clients navigate their financial future can be hard. It is not for everyone. Helping clients navigate their financial future can be hard. It is not for everyone. But if you're intrigued by the challenge of impacting potentially thousands of lives, let's connect and discuss further opportunities with Access Growing Unit. Team Young, Papay's Life Branch. Why become a financial professional? We hear that question so often. Becoming a financial professional allows you to make a difference in the lives of others by helping clients, whether that's an individual or small business, or securing the financial futures for themselves or their families. This is a career opportunity with meaning, a unique opportunity with three eyes: impact, independence, income. Impact on yourself, on others, and on your family. Independence. Over time, as you build your personal practices, which is your business inside access support system. Income. Potentially unlimited. The more we help, the more we are rewarded. Who makes a great financial professional? You might be still in college, or a college graduate, or a career lacking fulfillment or advancement, and maybe you are thinking going back to a workforce, or perhaps you are already a business owner looking to apply your entrepreneurial experience. We have a successful financial professionals who come from all walks of life, which is why people ask when having experienced financial service industry is necessary. The answer is no. What is important is being entrepreneurial, coachable, relationship focused, and self-discipline. We offer a high level of training, opportunity to learn from experienced professionals, interactive coaching, and continuous learning. We also offer national recognition conferences, so you could interact with the best across nationwide set of advisors. Plus, we have our own diversity summits, celebrating and delivering and serving all markets. And as you grow your business and skill set, there are multiple career paths that take you to the next level, including leadership opportunity. And our leadership development program for the right candidate can fast track your career and position you to become executive financial advisor, or unit head to executive unit head, or branch head to executive branch head. Whatever career path you choose, your work will remain relevant, constantly evolving because of changing economic conditions, the development of new products, really because of complexity of retirement planning and planning for longevity. That could be an individual, school systems, or small business. By far, the most important reason to take a look at the career is because of the capacity to impact people. People are concerned about planning, but they often ignore it. Educational funding, asset allocation, and taking care of children, our families, our parents. These are crucial human needs that we need to tend to. But we develop trusted relationship to help bring clarity and confidence to people's financial futures. Helping clients navigate their financial future can be hard. It is not for everyone. Helping clients navigate their financial future can be hard. It is not for everyone. But if you're intrigued by the challenge of impacting potentially thousands of lives, let's connect and discuss further opportunities with Access Growing Unit, Timia of Ace Life Branch.
Please wait while directions are downloaded. Proceed to the highlighted route. 10, 9, 8, proceed to the highlighted route. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
A lot has changed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Right turn ahead. You are now 5 miles from your destination. You have reached your destination. Please wait while directions are downloaded. Proceed to the highlighted route. 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5,
A lot has changed.
4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Right turn ahead. You are now 5 miles from your destination. You have reached your destination.